Hello, hello, hello. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you're watching me from. How are you doing? How is your Saturday going? How is your day going? I hope your day has been nothing but kind to you. How are you guys doing? Thank you for joining me today. It's a beautiful Saturday and my weather is looking good as well. Let me see why my weather not showing. Oh, something is wrong here. All right. I don't know why my computer is not showing my weather today, but it's all okay. Um, how you guys doing? It's a beautiful day that the Lord has made, and we shall be glad and rejoice in it. How are you guys doing? Thank you for joining me today. Don't forget to like this live stream. Don't forget to put in your own input into the conversation, and don't forget to share if you have a community tab on YouTube, kindly share. And if you're on Facebook, share as well. And I have my beautiful Virginia. Thank you for joining me today from Facebook, all the way from Netherlands. Thank you so much. I appreciate you, sis. God bless you real good. So today I have an interesting topic to discuss. It's my title say chit chat, yeah. So it's kind of not too formal at all, but we are still going to lend our voices. Beauty by Angie, thank you for being here. Thank you. You guys know Motherland Nigeria is voting today. So as they go to the polls today to cast the vote to save the soul of Nigeria, a lot of things are already on the media, all the happenings going on, all the chaos going on. So my question is, will Nigeria ever get it right with all the happenings as Nigeria decides? Thank you guys for joining me. Thank you guys for being here. And thank you guys, all of you. Thoughtful Torches, thank you for joining me today. Thank you so much. I appreciate all of you. Your contribution is as well appreciated in today's discussion. All right. Once again, how are you all doing? Wow, I was thinking my weather is good. My weather is not good. My weather is 7 degrees Fahrenheit, so it's actually very cold. Mm. Anyways, we'll still move despite the weather. We'll still do the things we need to do, accomplish everything we need to accomplish. Thank you guys for joining me today. So, if you're in Nigeria and if you're voting or have voted or about to vote or in the queue, please let us know what is happening in your location as we speak. I have a lot of people that sent me information that they have voted, they have, performed their civic responsibilities, and it gladdens my heart that a lot of people came out to vote. Even first-time voters, yes. I have a nephew. This year is his first time to vote. He turned 18 a few years ago, but there hadn't been elections since that time. So this year he casted his vote. Is actually 2021, so he casted his vote for the very first time, and it was a thing of pride for the young man. So let me know what is going on in your location. Everything I've seen so far online is very discouraging, completely discouraging, and you begin to wonder if Nigeria as a country can ever get it right. Beauty by Angie said, I am really weeping after seeing all that is going on today in Nigeria. Father, Lord, have mercy. Honestly, you can say that again. You can say that again. I didn't know what to say. I was so speechless when I saw things happening. I wasn't confused because you anticipate things like this to happen, especially knowing how desperate some of these politicians are. To them, is by crook or by chance they want to be elected. Some of them, they want it at all costs, whether people's life are deleted or not. They don't care. All they need is to that cling to that power. Then you start asking yourself, most of these politicians, they've traveled far and wide. They've been everywhere. They see what has been happening or how it's done overseas in other people's country. And still, They don't want to do the right thing for their people. It's so disturbing. The news we are seeing online is very discouraging, but hopefully something good will come out of the smoke at the end of the day. We are hopeful, we are praying, and we are trusting God that something good should come out of today's election. Ike, thank you for joining me. What is going on in your location? Ike is voting from Port Harcourt and he said it's smooth and orderly here. Whoa! Good job. At least we have one polling unit is smooth and orderly. Thank goodness, it's a good thing. And we don't know about other polling units. However, the election isn't free and fair. Thoughtful touches, you can say that again, is what we are seeing on the media. And some of the locations like the Agoda Surulere, Egwesu in the Lekki area, and they came and snatched ballot boxes. We saw someone on the news threatening a particular ethnic group, telling them if they vote, if they don't vote for their party, they are going to see. It was too much. It was too much. I was like, when will these people get it right? But how can they get it right? How can they get it right? If the people contesting for the election told them point blank that if it means snatching the ballot paper, you should snatch it. It was in the media. And that was the conversation that was, it was all over the media. The meeting APC had, the voice of their presidential candidate telling them by crook or by chance, if it means snatching the ballot boxes, it was in the media and nobody is saying anything. They did not even call him for questioning. Why should you be telling your people during your campaign meeting this kind of a thing? That means you're putting them to chaos. No questioning was done. Are you telling me that INEC did not see that video that was, all over the internet over about 2 months ago? They repeated it again because internet doesn't lie. People keep visiting it last month, but nothing happened. So why won't those boys that have no jobs? Why would, because they've been given few thousands of naira, they are busy causing problems everywhere. Will Nigeria ever get it right? Will they ever get it right? With all the happenings as they decide today, will they ever get it right? All right. So let me know if you're voting, if you have voted. So Ike, I'm going to ask you, have you voted? Have you voted or you're still on the queue? You said it's smooth and orderly where you are. Have you voted? Let me know if you have voted, and we're going to give you a clap for voting. At least young people came out this time to vote. I am so proud to say my nephew that is in Nigeria voted for the first time. Congratulations to him. He's a first-time voter, and he cried with joy to have performed his civic responsibility. It's really heart sickening when will Nigeria ever get it right? That is the thing. When will they ever get it right? When? They come overseas, they come for symposiums, conferences, meeting, training, education on election and what have you. They see how it's done overseas, but still, the moment they enter the plane to get back to their to Nigeria, they will drop everything they learned in the training and then wear their Nigerian clothes to display. It's very shameful what we saw from Lagos, most especially. Lagos is very, very shameful. Very shameful. It's not encouraging for people, even Daddy Freeze. Daddy Freeze that you guys know that is on every platform on social media. He said he came to vote, and then the area boys came out to cause confusion there. And then he had to take to his heels that they ran back to their home, waiting for things to cool down. When they now survey the environment, noticing that things are a little bit manageable, they came back to the polling station to vote. You can understand. Then the likes of Fowles. Fowles is one of the activists that championed the toll gate thing. He was very vocal at the time. The Fowles, the musician, they seized his phone. Those people that came to cause chaos sees his phone. They were reporting live that his phone has been taken. Those boys came to scatter their polling station. And the thing, you would think that the campaign people will be calling them to order. Their political parties will be calling them to order. No. They've already gingered them, equipped them with the words, go there by fire, by force. We have to win this election. If it means snatching buses, snatch. Can you imagine what a presidential candidate was heard saying on a video, that was all over the internet? Will they ever get it right? I doubt. I doubt. And come to think of it, why are they doing all of this? Why are they causing chaos and confusion? Why? Are they so threatened that P2B might win? Are they frightening that P2B might win? Is that their fear? Why are they so into taking the boxes and all of that? Why? Why the fear? So they are even afraid that P2B might win. Maybe that's why they are doing all of this. Going to the polling station that they know P2B's people are there to vote. The Labour Party of people are there to vote. They are busy, scattering things, cutting away with the boxes, doing as they please. And the information we had was the Nigerian police, the army, everybody, they were ready. But from what we are seeing in the news, Punch is reporting, Punch newspaper is reporting online, Gistlover is reporting, Linda Ikeji is reporting, Instablog is reporting. What we are seeing online, even Tribune Nigeria reporting, what we are seeing is not encouraging. It's not encouraging. Then you ask yourself, would the country ever get it right? Election is not do or die. Election should be free and fair. Give other people the opportunity to perform their civic responsibility they owe the country. As a qualified citizen of Nigeria, you have the right to vote. If you're 18 and above, you have the right to vote. And then others will come to cause confusion so that you'll be disenfranchised from voting, from exercising your right. This is so sad. Absolutely so sad. So sad. And then again, some of these people will be voting and then showing their voters card, who they voted for. The likes of Ojo Zokalo was took a picture of his voting and the party he voted for. But unfortunately for his own ballot paper, he did not thumbprint well. His own thumbprint crossed the other line. That means his own ballot paper is void. Guys, I don't know if this country will ever get it right. It's so sad, but Nigerians, you guys should do better. Demand for justice, do better. Demand for justice, do better. Demand for justice, do better. Buhari did the same. Yes, I saw Buhari raising his own up, showing us who they voted. In a civilized environment, you're not supposed to show who you voted for. But Nigerians, I guess everything goes. I don't even know what their INEC laws and rules are. You are not supposed to display who you voted for. It's supposed to be done in private. That's why they gave you that voting to a booth for you to go in there and cast your vote, thumbprint your paper, and then slot in your paper without showing the world. So when I saw it from Buhari, I say, imagine Mr. President. Then Ojo Zokalo did the same thing. When it came to Tinubu, the people they want to vote, they want him to be their president. His wife was helping him to arrange the papers. It's supposed to be done independently. These people, the second person is not supposed to know what you're doing independently. The wife was helping him to arrange. So that's the person they want to be president of Nigeria. I pity them. I so pity Nigeria. If that's the way they want to go. It's unfortunate what is going on right now. Very unfortunate. Very, very unfortunate. Very, very, very unfortunate what is going on right now. It's very unfortunate. Chaos everywhere. Bielsa is also in another one happening. Busy, they are busy. How I can't even use the words because of Facebook and YouTube. I can, but they are attacking them. Okay, even the Chioma Chukwuka's polling station in Akota, Lagos, they said it's been attacked too. Chioma is reporting live on social media. She's reporting live that in the primary school is being attacked. Can you imagine? Guys. And there was another one I saw, a boy that was about 3 or 4 years old. That story is on Gist Lover blog. 3 or 4 years old boy that cannot even say straight words in his language. He's a boy, a little boy. He has the PVC card in the northern Nigeria. What is going on, people? Is voting right no longer 18 years old? Is he now 4 years old? What is going on? How? Then another story coming up, EFCC arrested a woman with 18 voters card in Kaduna. One person has 18 voters card. Would this election actually be looked at as free and fair? Hey, gosh, I don't even know what to say. Will it ever be considered as free and fair election? In Kaduna, a woman has 18 voters card. 18. EFCC caught her in Kaduna. So with that 18 voters card, what was she supposed to have won? All right. It's so sad to say the least. Imagine it in one other polling station in a Eba Estate in Lagos State. They said that voters were not allowed to vote unless they declare they are going to vote for APC. Can you imagine? Where are the police force? They showed all over the internet that police is ready, army is ready, civic officers are ready. Where are these people? This one is happening in Eba Estate, Lagos. Unless you declare that you're voting for APC, they will not let you enter the polling station. Hey, shit. Then in um, River State, this person, he said a rumor or her polling station in River State, a woman was seen reporting online live in all the news outlets in Nigeria that the INEC people came there with only the senatorial ballot box and that of governors, and then told them that they forgot the presidential ballot boxes. INEC officials telling people. So the people in that polling booth said they are not going to vote until you bring the presidential ballot papers so that they can vote at the same time. You guys can understand what is going on. Even Lolo of Wazobia FM is seen saying that some people even came to disrupt the election in her polling booth. They were using juju to scare people. Oh my goodness. There is nothing one will not hear on this election. So, guys, let me know what you guys think. Do you think Nigeria will ever get it right? Do you think? Do you think voting in the US, for example, is very peaceful? You won't even know they are casting votes there because they will open it up for a period of, am I sure it's a week or more for you to vote that week. So you can close from work and walk into the polling station and cast your vote. You can send your vote through mails. You can mail out your vote. You can go in person to vote. You have the chance to vote. But this one, people will even come out to vote. They will now barricade them that they will not enter the polling station until they declare they are voting for APC. Ha! INEC, what are you guys doing? Is there any form of sanction or anything for anybody sending out those thugs to go and disrupt elections and polling station? What is INEC doing? Where are the police forces? Where are the army, the civic officers? Where are those people? All right, Maureen, thank you for joining me today. Maureen said, I just hope this result of this election would not result to evolution, no, revolution. um, with the way it's going. I don't know. I think it's high time things like that start. People should revolt. People should be able to say that, look, this is not what we casted. This is not the vote. They should be able to say something because the way it's going, APC came with their intimidation in most of the polling station I've been reading online now are APC people coming to tell them, if you're here and you're not voting for APC, you're not going to enter the polling station. We heard them online. They are on all the media platform. Punch online, you can find Punch newspaper is a very credible newspaper company in Nigeria. You can check it on Linda Ike. They are reporting live on what is happening with this election. Is this Surulere? They went there, they scattered the whole place. Is it in Lekki? The same thing. Is it in Ojota? The same thing. Okota? The same thing. So you can understand. One political party causing all this chaos in Lagos. Unless you're there to vote for them, they will let you in. Can you imagine? This is so sad. So sad to say the least. This is absolutely so sad to say the least. Everything we are seeing online, nothing is encouraging. Nothing. At some point, the one in Okafa, the police officers, they caught one of the people that came to disrupt the election processes. They caught him there in Okafa. So when you look at the whole thing, you definitely ask yourself question, when will this country get it right? When? When would the country get it right? And come to think about it, that a person that gave them the power, the mandate to go there and interrupt, according to the news that was online about the APC people campaign, telling them by fire by force we are going to win this election if it means snatching boxes. When you look at it, if the head is bad, what do you expect from the branches? I don't know where that country is going, but we keep hoping that one day it gets better. Thank you, Uju's Talk Show. Thank you for joining me today. Thank you so much. Everybody here coming in is saying the same thing. It's very sad. It's very sad. Will they ever get it right? Is sad, is disturbing, is I don't want to use some words because of YouTube and Facebook, but it is what it is. It is what it is, honestly. Joyce Anyanwu, thank you. Thank you for joining me today. Good afternoon, host. Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for being here. Thank you for joining. Thank you. I really appreciate all of you and your contribution. It is indeed sad what is going on the internet, what is going on the news. The news, even channel news, is broadcasting live from polling post to polling post. It is very, very sad. It's very discouraging. And the last time I checked, the president of the country he has casted his vote. He was chilling in his living room with his family, taking pictures. Nobody's addressing the nation. Nobody's talking. You will be expecting to hear something. The news saying President Buhari, his wife Aisha, and daughters watched TV after casting their vote in Douala, Castina. So they are now watching TV, watching what is going on in the country. At least they are seeing what is happening. But when will somebody say a thing? Why is politics in Nigeria a do or die affair? Why? Why? When will this country ever get it right? When? When? Linda Naya, thank you for joining me today. Thank you, beautiful sister, all the way from India. Thank you, beautiful soul, for joining me. My question is, will Nigeria ever get it right? With all the things happening, would they ever get it right? When they see election, as they see political office as an opportunity to enrich your family, enrich your purse, and your generation set to the 10th generation to come. That's why they can do anything to make sure they get elected. We saw in the news when EFCC police intercepted a River State House of Assembly guy, an honorable House of us. We should call them for what they are. The House of Assembly guy in River State, Nigeria, was arrested with over 500,000 US dollars. And with the list of distribution, this local government will get so 39,000, 80,000, 70,000, depending on their weight in terms of voting numbers and what they can influence. And that is coming from the political party of PDP. The guy is as Atiku's supporter. Where did he get $500,000 cash? Americans can never, you can never see an American carrying $10,000 cash because it's a cashless society. 500,000. That's from PDP. Atiku's support, and Atiku is the one coming out for presidential seat to rule Nigeria when corruption is eating every one of them like it's eating fabrics. Will Nigeria ever get it right? Well, see why, Welch wife, wifey, thank you for joining me. Thank you so much. They are selfish, they are greedy. Yes, you can say that again. They like corruption. It's so obvious they like corruption. It's so obvious. That's why they can name, they can buy somebody, they can delete people just to cling to that power. Just to cling to that power. It is so sad. With what we are seeing, I'm so afraid what is going on, with Nigerian election, with everything I've seen so far online. I am really worried. I am worried for the faith and hope of that country. I am so worried. I am so worried. No way, just let for no way. Let's just get it. I am so worried. I am so worried. I woke up. What I did when I was before I went to bed, I was already reading things happening and all of that. I made sure my phone was very far away from me. In fact, I took my glasses off my nightstand. I took it far away so that when I get down by any chance, I don't have to pick my glasses to read the news, so that I could sleep well. Okay. Because when you have people back home, when you have family members back home, you have your parents back home, you're worried for Nigeria because, in as much as we are very far away, we are still very concerned because our people are still there. It's our motherland, it's our community where we have our family, extended families are there. My parents are still there, my family members are still there. So when they go through difficulties and challenges because of bad governance in Nigeria, it affects me as a person. So I decided not to reach out for my phone. So when I woke up this morning, after praying and all of that, I took my phone, got my glasses, I went online. The first thing I saw was a Punch news. I was like, from Punch to this other news media and this news media, all of them reporting almost the same thing. You find yourself even being more worried than people there, because you know that everything they reported so far is abnormal. That is not how a civilized society behaves. Linda Nenye says she's so anxious right now. Yeah, I understand. I understand how you feel, honestly. After reading those things, you think it will be better by now. By the time I was starting my live stream, Daddy Freeze was going back to the polling station because they went there earlier. Area boys came and scattered the whole place. So they ran back to their houses. So Daddy Freeze said they are going back again, that everywhere seems calm. So imagine. Some people will say, please, oh, my life is precious. I don't want any story. I don't want to break my parents' heart. If they buy me there, let me just go and settle down. These people are not ready to vote. That is a way to discourage people. All right, let me read some comments. What a wife said, Nigeria can never get it right unless they get rid of past and present politicians off the surface. You have every right to say this. Honestly, sister, I feel you. I feel you absolutely. They can never get it right All these old politicians, they need to take them out of the way. Then, in fact, let them not even sell votes to them and tell them you're retired. I don't even know how they are going to do it. All the past, all of them. I don't know how it's going to ever happen because they're the money bags. They have the money. They are the ones doing vote buying. They were the ones that complained so much when CBN changed the policy because you know what? They have already packed the trillions in their homes for this election. Nigeria is like Zimbabwe now. Honestly, I don't even know. I don't even know what to say. Nigeria as an oil nation, they are still suffering. Greed and corruption will not allow Nigeria to be better. You are so right. Area boys everywhere. Olomo and his Egburu. Everywhere, everywhere, everywhere. Just now that you talked about that, wealthy wife, the police is saying, because there is a video about Olumo, and so the police spokesperson said, while the video will be investigated to know if it is an old or recycled video or not, it should be noted that the criminals and totally it is criminal and totally against the Electoral Act 2022. Violators will be prosecuted. That is the English they will speak. But are you calling them to order? Are you arresting them and trying them so that next time this kind of a thing will not happen? I don't even know. I don't even know. Do I have faith in Nigeria? I'm sorry I have to say this, but right now, no. An unbelievable scary election. It is. It is. It is. This is just getting worse. Why won't it get worse? I don't know how many of you saw the video that made round where Tinubu was heard telling the people in the election meeting when they went for meetings that if he means snatching the ballot boxes, how can you empower them like that? Their own oga pata pata, empowering them snatch, and then we think the area boys will stop. No. That is the reason they keep making the people poor so that they will have people that will depend on them for stipends. Because if there is employment in the nation, they will not have area boys. Everybody will be working, whether you're a welder, you're a mechanic, you're a tailor, you're a fashion designer, everybody will have a job. But they don't want a country like that. Because if you do, you will not have boys that when you see, they will say, Babao, because of the 5,000 naira you're going to give them. And these same silly people, these same boys, area boys, are still there, depending on this, instead of them to go and fend for themselves. With their physical abilities, they can be able to do something. With their intellectual abilities, they can be able to earn a living. But no, they want to defend that they are at all costs because of free money, unemployment, and what have you. They made Nigerians very lazy that they want to depend on their so-called godfathers. If Nigeria can't put age limit to politics, can put age limit, it will be better. I don't even know. I think it might help. At least they will eliminate all those past politicians, and then see if they will have new ones. But you know that one, they will tell you no, it's not constitutional because you are now telling them they are not citizens of Nigeria, they cannot participate. But people are just tired of the whole thing. They are tired because these old politicians are still the ones, enabling these young people, young area boys they have all over the place. Just made a video that Igbos cannot vote in Lagos. I saw the video. I saw that video where they were telling Igbo people that if you're here, that this is our area, this is our land. If you're here, you must vote APC. Otherwise, you will see. We are going to check your ballot papers. Imagine the intimidation. I've never seen a thing like this. You think in 2023 that things will get better. It's unfortunate. Very unfortunate. And this same story is cut across every state in Nigeria. A woman in her, she looks about late 50s or early 60s. She was the one making the report herself that in her polling unit, they did not bring out presidential ballot papers for them to vote. Rather, they gave them the senatorial and that of governors. Imagine. Imagine that this woman, maybe she has voted since she turned 18, and then you people are now trying to use the authority because you were given, power, voted you in by, whether it was voted in or by crook or by chance. You have the authority. That's why you're telling them, oh, we forgot the ballot paper. Go get it. There is no excuse. Go get it. Indeed, my sister, you can call them a lawless nation. You're so right. Watch it. Wells, Welch's wifey. Oh, the world is watching. Yeah, Beauty by NJ. The world is watching. They have election observers. They have quite a lot of them. Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala went to Nigeria to vote for this election. Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala, the president of World Bank, World Bank. Yeah, she went to Nigeria to perform her civic responsibility to her country, and guess what? She was there at Omahia, and INEC officials were not there. Remember, the INEC chairman made a broadcast saying that polling booths are open at 8:30 and it closes at 2:30. So if by 9 a.m., 10 a.m. they are yet to get there, they will still close at 2:30. What a country. This is what Mazen Nnamdi Ezekali is saying. Yeah, the Igbo should go back to the land and develop their own land. You have the right to say that. You have the right to say that. You have the right to say that. Host, when we miss it now, the Nigeria is finished because P2B was the only hope now. Yeah, P2B would have started something new in Nigeria. If given the opportunity, he will start something new. But is Nigeria going to be fixed under 4 years, 8 years? No. But let's have a leader from the top that will say no to corruption, that will say no to election malpractice, that will say no to election rigging. Let's start from the top so that the branches will be able to know Oga on top is not joking with this. Why is it that they don't want P2B? Because they feel if he comes in, he's going to close every loophole for people to squander public funds. That's why they don't want him. It's simple, clear. It's simply clear. That's why they don't want P2B. Because when he was governor of Anambra State, they said the man was too stingy. That if you say the project is going to cost 30 million, he will tell you, let's get other vendors so that we can price them down. And at the end of the day, they will get a better one that will be able to save money for the people of Anambra State. That was what P2B did. They don't want that. They want somebody that will say, if the project is costing 30 million, they will say, have you added money from my own purse? Add for this person. And by the time you know it, the project that's supposed to be 30 million will now be 90 million. That's the Nigeria they want. They don't want a Nigeria where people can be held accountable for their actions. When you're a public officer, you're a governor. Before you became a governor, maybe you have just one property, like the likes of Kogi State governor right now. He has 14 properties, even in Dubai, just within this space of him being a governor of Kogi State. Then you tell me they cannot do anything to remain there. Oh, the world has their own problem. Absolutely. Ngozi cannot change anything. Yeah. The intimidation on them is too much in Lagos. The intimidation on Igbo people is too much in Lagos. You're so right, sis. You are so right. Let Nigeria be lawful country and no more corruption. Hopefully, that's the essence of people going all their way to vote. Hi, Checkers TV. Thank you for being here. Have you voted today? Let me know how you went in your location. Let me know how you went in your location. Thank you for joining me. Sowore should be president of Nigeria too. Yeah, he's still a young man. There is hope if these old politicians will give way. Ella Suitable, thank you for joining me from Facebook. Thank you, beautiful. Thank you, guys. So, Cheke, you're in Nigeria. Have you voted? How was the election in your own polling booth? Did it go successfully? Let's know what you're going to say. Welcome, Ella Sutable. Welcome, beautiful. I really appreciate all of you for joining me today. You guys are simply amazing. Honestly, I feel so bad about what is going on in Nigeria. I really feel so bad right now. Am I confident about this election? No. Do I have hope or faith that they want to rescue the soul of Nigeria? No. It's obvious that the intimidation they are doing in Lagos is to discourage people. They discourage the other party, members from coming out to vote for their people. Is unfortunate, and nobody is addressing anything. The Lagos State governor hasn't made any broadcast to call people to order. The INEC officials are not making any broadcast to call people to order. So it's chaos everywhere. It's unfortunate, but it is what it is, and people will report it. People are reporting it, and we are seeing the information. I just want to tell everybody, especially all of us living overseas, everybody should calm down. There is no point, being anxious or having anxiety because of these people. They don't want to remedy their country. Is unfortunate. It's unfortunate. They don't want to do anything. It's very unfortunate. It's very, very unfortunate. They don't want to remedy their situation. It's absolutely unfortunate. It's very unfortunate. Honestly, very, very, very unfortunate. It's so sad that they are not even making effort. They're not even hiding it this time. Before you see them do those things, behind closed doors. No, these days they come out there with that intimidation tactics, scatter the whole place, cut away with their ballot boxes, and then go and then fill them up and return the boxes. It's so sad. It's so sad. Host, you will teach me how to go live on Facebook and YouTube at the same time. It's very simple. Ella, I'm using a StreamYard, but it's a paid version of StreamYard. Okay, paid version. It will give you the opportunity to stream on all your platform. If you want to stream on Instagram, TikTok at the same time, yes, you are allowed to do so. Checkers TV, you're here to tell us what is going on. Have you voted? Was your polling station calm and peaceful? Just let us know. At least you voted today. That's another encouraging way to encourage others to go out and vote despite intimidation, and make sure you watch your back as you're going out there to vote. If they have law enforcement people on ground, better. At least that would deter people coming to do some damage to that particular polling booth. So be careful as you're out there. But the information reaching us through the medias in Nigeria is nothing encouraging at all. It's so sad. It's painful to watch. It's painful to read. It's painful to listen to, because it's not what we've seen done overseas. I remember when America voted in November, it was so peaceful. You just walk in at your own time, go vote and come out. Nobody's harassing you. They don't even have police officers in any polling booth. No, they don't. They just have citizens that election officials. Then you come in, you do your thing, you leave. When will Nigeria get to that? When will Nigeria get to the point you come in and cast your vote and leave peacefully? Or even do a mail order ballot where you send your ballot through the mail. When will Nigeria ever get to that? When? If they give the likes of P2B opportunity, maybe things will change a little bit. And then the next person that will come after him will pick up from there. They will keep, but now everything is going back, down, down, down the hills. Very sad. Very sad. That is what Nigeria needs now. That stingy man. Honestly, I don't even know what to say, but it is what it is. It is what it is. I got tired of going online to read. You think everything will be okay by now. Voters put up resistance at okay. And Iyala And the voters we are seeing in one particular polling station, fighting back the talk. That's good. You see, elderly man beaten by voters and taken away by police after he came to allegedly disrupt the voting place. You see, all this happening in Lagos. Wow, okay, some results are being collated right now. Some results are beginning to come in right now. And but this is not anything close, so we can't even use that. But the medias in Nigeria are reporting in Bami Bajamila's polling station, Femi Bajamila, that is the House of Assembly Speaker. The Bajamila polling station, they said Labour Party is leading in the vote count. So they are counting, they are coming up. Um, um, okay, of course, Tinubu will win in his polling party now. So the results are coming in gradually, gradually, but it's unfortunate. And I'm also going to talk about here the fact that they did not put the logo of Labour Party in some of the states, that in some of the voting material. Is that a deliberate act by INEC to omit Labour Party's logo? That's a deliberate act, if you ask me, because you can't say the printer printed every other state, but in some of the states where they ship those things, there were no Labour Party's logo. And most people in the rural area, the people that are not educated, there is the logo that will direct them on who to vote. They might not remember which one. They might not remember which one is LP, which is Labour Party. But once they see Mama, Papa, and Pekin logo, they will know that is the one. But they omitted that logo in most of the materials about Labour Party's part. So what will you say about that? Is a deliberate act by INEC, and I really hope they are going to address that, because that is unacceptable. And I want to believe by the end of this whole thing, the international committee they are going to give their own report, and let's see how it goes. United Nations people are there. We saw Peter Obi welcoming them in Anambra State with the Obi of Onitsha. Then the people from European community there, and AU, African Union, all of them there. The likes of former president of Ghana was one of the AU people that came to supervise this election. But they can only go to few places. They can't go to all the rural areas in Nigeria. Bayelsa is in chaos, Lagos in chaos. So I don't know what is happening right now. I don't know. But if you ask for my opinion, this election is still the same kind of election. Somebody will say maybe you accredit this kind of election to maybe in the 80s, but this is 2023, and like we are seeing this happening, where the whole world is gone digital, including Nigeria. They are going digital now, but when it comes to election, they don't want to do the right thing. It's unfortunate that even the party people, the politicians themselves, are gingering their area boys to go and do whatever they have to do to make sure they win. Election is not do or die. It's not by force. You have to give other people opportunity to exercise their own civic responsibility, even if they want to vote for you or not. It's not, you don't have to force them to vote for you. It's their choice. They have to vote the candidate of choice based on what they believe that particular candidate can, offer. You don't force your own candidate on people. It's wrong. When you see something that is wrong, say that is wrong. There is no point pretending. Speak it out. Discourage it. You would think with all the things making the news by now, INEC would have said something, or maybe the Mr. President, or maybe the state governors in all those states that are having chaos. No, nobody's saying anything. Nobody. It's unfortunate. It's unfortunate. I saw a small boy of 4 years old with PVC. 4 years old having PVC in the northern part of Nigeria. Imagine. 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 Imagine a woman came to vote. APC people, this one I'm reporting from Gist Lover Media. APC people used bottle to design the woman's face. She went to the hospital, got treated, and came back even with that bloody shirt to do what? To cast her vote. That is resilience. That is determination. That is enough is enough. Enough of that intimidation. Enough is enough. Hey, colors of Boma arms. Oh, how are you? It's so sad what is happening. How are you? Thank you for joining me today. Thank you. What I know, Joyce is saying, what I know, God has said no one can say, okay, no one can change it. See, Joyce, Nigeria is a very religious country, but they don't do their part. God said, faith without work is dead. Okay? You can confess the faith, but if you sit at home and wait for manners to fall from heaven, that means you're not serious yet. So we believe that God can help Nigeria, but people should go out and vote. Now they came out and vote. A particular set of people are there intimidating them, telling them, if you're not declaring you're voting for my political party, then you cannot have access to the polling station. I mean, I don't know how God is going to help on this one. I don't know what God is going to do, but we are hopeful that at the end of the day, something good will come out of this whole mess. Thank you, Ada. Thank you for being here. Thank you so much. I really appreciate all of you. So if you're in Nigeria and if you have voted, please kindly report to us what is happening in your polling station. I hope you're safe out there, first of all. And I hope you're watching your side, your back, and everywhere to be careful, to know if people are around you and know what they're planning to do. You have to be careful. So, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I don't even want one woman that went to vote and they dealt with her. She came back again. Files and other voters have been attacked. That's just lover. Imagine this video. This is a 4 years old baby, of maybe 4 or 5 year old boy. He has a voter's card in one of the states in Nigeria. ah, that thing is not good to be laughed at. Mm. We pray for a new Nigeria. We pray everything goes smoothly. Yes, so that's what we are praying for, a new Nigeria. If the opportunity is given, thank you guys for being here. Thank you guys for joining. It is sad that all the things we are seeing online is not encouraging. I was watching with Chioma Akpota. She was reporting live. So she was everything normal, everything, because she came on time. She came early. Then in the course of her reporting, come and see attack, she now started reporting, come and see chaos. She was live, everything videoed live. Then eventually she came back, said that things are returning back to normalcy. Is it supposed to be like that in the first place? No, no, it's not. It's not supposed to be like that. It's not. It's so sad what we are seeing online is absolutely not acceptable. Everybody should be given the opportunity to cast their vote. It should be free and fair, no matter who you've gone there to vote for. Free and fair election. People should not come and intimidate others because they feel they have power or they have, whatever they have to do that. No, people should stop. All right, guys. Am I so hopeful that anything good is coming out of this election? Right now, I don't know where my faith is. I don't know how hopeful I am, but everything I've seen so far since I woke up this morning has not been encouraging, not even one bit. I was happy when Chama Akpota was reporting everything going on smoothly, but suddenly it changed. So there is no polling station that you say was peaceful, to say the least, from the information making the news. But it's unfortunate that even in 2023, this is what Nigerians are experiencing when they came to cast their vote. It's unfortunate. You think Nigerians are tired of suffering. You think Nigerians are tired of poverty. You think Nigerians are tired of all the recycling of old people, that instead of using the government funds to better Nigeria, to create jobs for people, they are packing them for generation unborn. You think the poor Nigerians are tired. But from the things we saw today on the news, they are not tired. They love the suffering because none of those boys doing those things, none of them is less than 18. They are all adults. So they should know better, but they know nothing. They should be patriotic about their country, but they have no patriotism at all in their system. The person that sent them is the person they report to. If they've given them 50,000 naira, that's what they are selling their conscience for the next 8 years. You think by now the Lekki toll gate issue would they will remember it and go out to vote for a better Nigeria? No. Who are the ones disrupting the election? Young people. The area boys are young people. They are fighting for politicians that fly private jets. Most of these area boys, they don't even have international passports. But look at what is happening. So for how long will you continue to allow yourself to be used? That young Nigeria, I'm asking a young Nigeria that feels that because I'm getting small money from whoever your sponsor is, for how long will you allow yourself to be used? The people sending you, they have children. How come their children are not the ones scattering the polling booths? How come? I think it's high time people should step up the game. Fight for your country, Nigeria. Don't depend on until America came to save you guys. That's when you know that we have to be saved. No. Don't depend on European people to come and save you guys. No. Defend your country by saying no to that person sending you to go and cause disruption somewhere. Tell the person, you know what? No, I'm not gonna do that. Yeah, I think enough is enough. Blessing, fantastic. Thank you for coming. Thank you, thank you. In fact, I can't believe this will happen. Oh, you even had faith it was gonna be better. Yeah, I had faith a little bit, but I woke up this morning and my faith was completely shattered. I had faith thinking, okay, this is 2023. People are more aware of things happening globally. The world is now a smaller village because every person is now, you have access to smartphones. So you can see how it's done overseas, Western people, how they do election. You would think by now our young Nigerians would have that kind of, understanding on how to better their own country. No, they are fighting for the old politicians. Oh, ah, it is so sad. Is indeed disheartening. Very difficult to watch, extremely tough to read the news and even listen. But it is what it is. That's the fact on the ground. That's what is happening in Nigeria. All right, guys, this is almost 1 hour. I'll be running up in the next 2 minutes. I want to especially thank all of you for joining me today. You guys are nothing but amazing. Let's keep our fingers crossed and let's keep our hope alive. God's willing, it will come out well. But whereby it doesn't come out well, you already saw the handwriting from the news that made, you know, online information this morning, all the news outlet in Nigeria reporting, all the media outlet reporting, from all the news we've gathered so far, we're already seeing what is going on. We are seeing the handwriting on the wall. But let's be hopeful that the sane ones came out to vote, that something new will happen in this country. Let's be hopeful that a new Nigeria is possible. Let's be hopeful that a Nigeria free of corruption is possible. Let's be hopeful that a Nigeria where a civil servant will live by his income and not rely on bribe and corruption to make ends meet. Let's be hopeful. I want to message you about Facebook. Okay. Sweetheart, I think we connected on Instagram. I think so, right? So what I'm gonna do, I don't even know the platform we connected. I have a lot of Instagram accounts because of all my multiple channels. So let me see. Let me see. Okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna leave you my number on that one we chatted. So my kids are beginning to wake up. Hi, mama. What do you want? Okay, I go grab it. Go grab it. We have a hair appointment at 11:30. I'm sorry, guys. Sorry. Let me. Sorry about that, guys. Sorry about that. Yeah, my kids are beginning to wake up. It's 9:47 a.m. my time here. Okay, Instagram. Yes, but my Instagram, okay, I will leave you my number on Instagram so you can connect on WhatsApp. It's easier for me to pick calls or read messages, okay? Okay. Yeah, I'm going to do that on Instagram so that we connect there. It's very easy. Don't Facebook is interesting. In fact, we'll talk about it on Instagram, on WhatsApp. We'll talk about it on WhatsApp. So, guys, I want to thank all of you that joined me today. You guys don't know what encouragement is if you don't know how much I appreciate you guys. You guys are the reason why I come online to, air out my opinion on what is going on in our society. Thank you guys immensely for your time because time is very precious. Thank you for your contribution. And to all my Facebook people, God bless you guys real good. My YouTube family, thank you guys immensely for everything, for your support, for the encouragement. And to my contributors today, God bless you guys real good for all your contribution today. I really appreciate all of you. I want to close with something. Somebody said, in fact, I can't believe this is happening. um I want to close with a positive write-up. I believe God will do something by Joyce Anyanwu. Joyce Anyanwu is optimistic that God is going to intervene. So let me hinge my own hope on that, believing that God will intervene to save the soul of Nigeria, especially for the masses that are suffering. It's not because of the few that feel that they have the power to do anything to others. How about those that don't have the power? God hear the voices of the poor and save Nigeria, especially in this election. May something good come out of it. Okay, let me be hopeful that something good will come out of it, just like Joyce said. And I want to thank all of you immensely once again. God bless you guys real good. Don't forget to join me on my next live stream on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. UD, I called you yesterday for us to talk about the StreamYard, but you did not answer. Okay. At the mistake I made, I would have left you a voice note. However, you said you're unable to. If it's something I can answer here quickly, I can we can go about and talk about it, okay? Um, have you been able to resolve it? UCUD, you slept off. It's okay. Okay, let me call you again. I know honeymoon is troubling your soul. Enjoy your honeymoon. Or you shouldn't be doing anything right now. Make Oga massage that body very well. You know now. You know the other one. All right, guys. I want to be signing out right now. Thank you guys for joining me today. Don't forget to share this video. Don't forget to like this live stream. Even as you're going out, just give me your thumbs up, okay? And join me on on Tuesday. I have new series coming up in March. Okay, Tuesday is going to be the 28th. Okay, so from March, I'll be having guests, guest speakers in my live stream. So we are going to be talking specifically on things happening around women, family, children, especially girl child. I'm so passionate about these people, and we'll be talking about them surviving difficult relationship, divorce, handling divorce, and then separation, and then raising kids as single mothers and all. I'll be having guests from time to time in the month of March. So don't forget to turn on your post notification bell to join me in those conversations, there will be a lot of lessons to learn, especially when you hear from the survivors themselves. Thank you guys for joining me. Beauty by NG. God bless you real good. I really value your time today. Thank you so much. You started with me from the very first time I came on and you stayed with me up till now. Thank you so much. Remember one thing, you young Nigeria that is out there intimidating others, depriving them of casting their vote today in an election. Remember, you're not patriotic Nigerian, yeah? You're only patriotic to the sponsor that gave you the order to go and carry out that. You are nothing but, will I say, those that do not want Nigeria to move forward. It is time for you to ask yourself question, for how long will I continue to be this kind of way? For how long? That's a good question to ask yourself. You now know that if Nigeria is better for everyone, you will be employed, you will have a job, you will not depend on master servant relationship for the rest of your life. Take this word, take it so deeply. If you ever come across this video, ask yourself, what if I decide to have my own family tomorrow? Is this how I'm going to raise my children? What legacy will you leave behind for your children? And to everybody that casted their vote today, God bless you guys real good. And those that were, in one way or the other injured, our hearts and prayers are out there for you guys. Stay safe and may God help all of you and heal you all as the election continues. Let's wait for the result of this election. Hopefully, by the grace of God, something good will happen. A new Nigeria will come up. But whereby your hopes are dashed, you know what? Life still continues, okay? So don't go acting funny when your own candidate did not win. Don't join the bandwagon of people that will go and act the other way. Remember to do right to yourself, to your neighbors, to your family, and the community at large. And remember to be a patriotic Nigerian. I'm talking to all my Nigerian viewers, especially those in Nigeria that participated in this election. And all right, thank you guys. Thank you guys. Uju, there is a new development. Chama, Otta, and Akri are doing a great job. Absolutely, they are doing a great job. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. And hopefully, I will come on Tuesday to tell you guys, yeah, a new Nigeria is possible. That's what we pray for. That's what we hope for. And until that happens, stay well, be well, and remember to love yourself enough so that you can love another person. Remember to be kind to yourself, kind enough so that you can show kindness to others. Like I always say, kindness is a muscle. Get to one. Thank you, guys.